Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to this wonderful conversation. And I just want you to invite somebody, tell them Mr. O is here. Let's interact. Okay, it's going to be a very short Q&A, and it's going to be straightforward. I mean, it's a brand new week. Happy Monday. Happy brand new week. All right. Yes. It's going to be very straight to the point and short. So if you miss it, you're going to miss a lot because I'll be addressing some few things, and I believe it's going to help everyone that has been looking for some basic answers. Okay. Yes. And I'll take some comments from my Facebook page and questions that people have sent directly to me in the email or on WhatsApp. So if you know you have sent a question and you are looking for answers, please, this is the time. Let's go. All right. Let's get it out of the way. How was your weekend? How was the weekend for every one of you? Was it good? I believe so. And if you want to be part of this conversation, you can actually click on the link that I have pinned on the Facebook page. Okay, I've pinned a message on the Facebook page. You can click on it and join, or I'm going to share it in the comment section actually. Okay, I've shared it in the comment section. So you can use that link to join. That is if you have a good internet connectivity. If you have a good internet connectivity, you can join so that we have this quick conversation. If you have any questions that are bothering you. Yes, today what are we talking about? It's going to be a general conversation basically. Okay, it's going to be a general conversation basically, and about few things that I needed everyone to get clear of. Okay, so first of all, if you want, let me pull up my Facebook page and see if we can take some of the comments from there, if that is feasible. I made some few posts over the weekend and today, and it's generated a lot of, I mean, questions. Yes, it generated a lot of questions, and I believe some of them needed to be addressed immediately. So, if you may, there was a question I asked in all sincerity: what is your hindrance, or what is your hindrance when it comes to this teacher abroad program? So basically, I was talking to my fellow teachers, and I love the responses, and I appreciate everyone who took time to respond. Some were saying finances, some say credential evaluation, some were talking about other things that has nothing to do with the teachers program, basically. But I'll do my best. Okay, I'll do my best to see if we can take care of some of those questions. So, if you may, you see, good evening. If I see you, I'll highlight you. Even though this is not a Friday, I normally do the highlight on Fridays, but I will do my best to highlight you if you pop in quick. All right, so I'm going to share my screen and we're going to do two things. First of all, we're going to take some few comments from the Facebook page. Then we'll see how it goes. Okay. All right. So under the post on Facebook, which says, in all sincerity, what is your hindrance? And there's been some comments, about 137 comments. We may not be able to deal with all of them, but as many as we can that I've replied to, I want to just take them bit by bit. Then we see this one. I did not allow the robot to reply for me because I knew some of these questions were specific to a lot of people. So just allow me to share my screen and let's take it from there. So first of all, I'm going to share the Facebook before I go to YouTube. Okay, good. So if you can see my Facebook page, this is what you see there. Okay, so the first comment says, I have applied to EPI this year. I got a feedback from them only for them to place me on hold due to visa issuance grants and how it involves documentation, time, and money. But I provided all the documentation they needed. It wasn't as if I complain of money. LOL. I just don't get it. Yes, sometimes this is my Mikuya Bonama. My Mikuya, unfortunately, EPI, if I want to say it in our local parlance or our local dialect, okay, to put it lightly. So, and it is not their fault because they've got a lot of applicants applying. So they need to use ways and means to kind of select who they want. Okay. And again, they look at the time of application and all that. I don't work with them, so I cannot speak for them, but I am just speaking based on certain experiences because I used API to come here. So at least we have a few understanding of how their dealings goes and with the other teachers that use them and how they dealt with them. So you may not have done anything wrong, but they may just decide to put you on hold based on their own criteria. So don't 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 be hurt and don't be angry with them. Just apply to other agencies because there are 1,001 agencies in the pool. Okay, so you can apply to as many agencies as you can. All right. And my boss, Kutikum, says evaluation credentials money. I have done everything and yet to do the credentials. Okay. So my boss, if you have done everything yet but you are yet to do the credential, then you have a problem because that is the biggest thing. Credential evaluation, you need to match your transcript to, the US standard. So that will be the first thing you need to do. So for me, I would say, hey, get back to it and get it done. Okay, I will take you to YouTube to see. I've done a lot of videos on credential evaluation. So those of you who may also be confused about how to do it, I will show you how. All right, evaluation and money, please make sure you start saving up. Listen, it is about 185, 175 to $200. Let's just say $200. Okay, the cheaper the better, but let's just say $200. $200 based on your currency, whatever, whether you are in Ghana, you are in Nigeria, you are in Zimbabwe, whichever currency you are working with. Just make sure you do the conversion and start saving. For me, for my brothers and sisters who are in Ghana, if I said, look, just put 100 Ghana cedis aside every month, okay, you will get that money easily. Okay, and I know teachers do I mean around things. So do some galamsey, get some money, put it in. Mhm. If you are serious about it. Yeah, these are investments that you need to make for yourselves. Louis says all agencies have applied. They are not giving me feedback. Louis, I think I replied to you. I said email them. All the agencies that you have applied and they are not responding. Just send them an email, a quick one, and check on them. Okay. Sila says, I use West, but I was told my school has to send my documents directly to them. I'm now calling my school administration office and no one is answering. I got fed up and gave up. If you can help me get it, please. I don't know which school you are referring to. Yes, and somebody responded. Ora says, go to your school. It's as simple as that. Yeah, go to the school. If you went to Winneba, please take a time and drive to the school and get it done. It can be done for you on the same day. It's just email that they send. They'll just forward your transcript to them by email using the school administration email. Okay, it has to be an institution email. So that not from Gmail or Yahoo. No. Nicola says, I'm ready for hire a long time, but no interview is coming. Even I'm confused and stressed up. No, don't be stressed up. As you are waiting for the interview, please, number one, if you know how to pray, pray. If you know how to get ready, be getting ready because some of them may just call you. I am saying this because I know some teachers may get caught up when the school year has already started. A lot of the schools have already reopened in the US. Okay. My district is yet to reopen, but a lot of the school districts all over the country have reopened. Most of the students will go back to school next week. Some have already started going this week. Now, after everything has settled about, give them about a month maybe by the end of August, a lot of the principals will now know the real size of their staff, because some teachers will not tell the principal very early when they are leaving or whether they are staying or they are not staying. You understand? So some of them will wait till the last minute before they say, "Oh, I'm not coming back. I'm sorry. I got a new appointment." And at that point, there is nothing you can do. At that point, there is nothing you can do. You can just move on. Is that okay? So just just allow time. Hmm? You never know. You may be called up for the second semester. I know teachers who came here January 2024, 2025 January. Yeah, that's the second semester. Some of them, they call them in December and they say, "Hey, get ready. Can you come here by 5th of January?" He say yes. He went to the embassy, got a visa, and he was in America. So you never know. Yours is to be ready at any time. And which agency did you use anyway, Nicholas? If you can reply to the message. Okay, Ellen says, I did everything this year. I had 5 visa sponsorships, but I never got a principal interview. I don't know if elementary teachers are not needed. They are needed. Unfortunately, elementary teachers, or fortunately, elementary teachers are needed. They are highly needed. I don't know. I don't know why you're not getting principal interviews. But let's see. You never know. Maybe second semester you may get into the pool. Okay. And I don't know which agencies you did the application with, and I don't know which visa sponsorships you are on, but hey, just keep your fingers crossed. Okay. And somebody says, my blockade or my issue is securing a job with visa sponsorship. Okay. Maybe, I don't know if he's a teacher, whether you have applied or not. I cannot tell. I have all the requirements, but I don't know how to apply. Okay, so those of you who don't know how to apply, I will be showing you just like 2 minutes, because I've done so many videos on it, and I'll show you the resources where to get them. Okay. Ninoy says, I don't know where to start first. Okay, Ninoy, the first thing you need to do is credential evaluation. So if you're watching this video, please make sure you start with credential evaluation. How will I do it? I'll show you how you do it. Okay, it's not difficult. Somebody says my certificate compatibility. So unfortunately, if your certificate does not, is not compatible with what they require, then I'm sorry, you may not be able to make it, but you can still use the teaching route or the schooling route. So I know teachers who came here, they tried the teaching route, did application, did interview with EPI. They never got a school, but they're in America. How? They came as students. Some of them are doing their masters, some of them are doing their PhDs. At least I know 2 teachers, in fact, 3 now, 3 that are here. One is doing his PhD, 2 are doing their masters. Yes, because they were on this platform, they were bombarding me with emails every day. Mr. O, I have not gotten an interview. Mr. O, but before I say Jack, they are here through the schooling route. So the back door is also an entrance to the house. Okay, this one says, I've not heard anything. I've not heard any information. Please, okay, I'll give you whatever information you need. Somebody says, Beard, social science, geography, and economics. Okay, unfortunately, that is not like a demand area. It's not like it's a hot thing. Apart from the STEM subjects and the elementary and the special education, geometry, geography, and social science, it's not like economic. There's not like a hot. So you may qualify, some school district may require for you, but it's a long shot. And when I was going through the comments, I realized that a lot of people were saying SOP and recommendations. Unfortunately, when you are using the teaching route, you do not require SOP. SOP is a statement of purpose. You don't require when you are using the teaching route. Okay? You don't. And recommendation, yes, you need recommendation letters, but the recommendation depends on the agency you are using. It can either be through the email or they will need a hard copy. I know some agencies don't require you to come with the hard copy. They'll just need and require you to give them the email of the people you want to use for your recommendation, and boom, they will send them the recommendation email to fill up, okay, and just write something about you. So that is that. So those of you who are using SOP, you don't need SOP. Uh, People, somebody, Alex says, please, I don't want to invest. People don't want to invest in themselves. After giving people the links, they expect you to pay for the FCE for them. People are paying tens of thousands for connection and just for the opportunity. Paying about 3,000 for a genuine way to travel shouldn't be that of a headache. So this is actually a teacher who is already here, and he's also helping a lot of people back home. And he was replying to a lot of people in the comment, and I like that. And I appreciate you, Alex. I appreciate you so much. You may get in touch with me and we will talk. And he said, when you come here and sometimes people ask you for the links, you send them and they still want you to pay for them. No, I may not be able to pay for the credential evaluation for you. That is a no-no. It's your own money, it's your own investment that you need to do. It's your own commitment to it. All right. And I've said it time and time again that this thing does not require anything. It's just like you creating an email, filling up information, and boom, you're done. So you don't have to stress about it. And somebody said this one caught my attention. Divine says fear. All right, Divine says fear. And I asked him, fear of what? Being unsuccessful or how? Because I don't understand how fear should stop you. Yeah, Divine. FO Divine. This is Dolo Divine, God favor Stephen. And I believe you, if you are not a Christian, you believe in something, right? Have faith. Have faith. You shouldn't be scared. After all, what is the worst that they can tell you? We are sorry, we cannot bring you. That's all. They will know. Nobody will kill you. Okay. Or is it about fear of losing money or what? I didn't get that when you said fear. Yeah, but I got a little scared and said fear. No, fear shouldn't be something that should stop you from embarking on this journey. Okay. Frank says you need to pay to get the needed certificate. Yes, you need to pay to get things done. It's not for free. And I also asked him, why don't you have a degree? Why do you need to pay? Mhm. Anita says, is history teachers qualify? History teachers, yes, they qualify because surprisingly, I've I've heard of 2, 3 teachers who are here, but they did history. Okay, they did history, but they are here. For some strange reasons, some agency is bringing history teachers to the middle school. So that is why I said it doesn't kill to just apply. Nothing. It takes nothing from you if you just apply. You never know. Okay, you never know. Francis says, I'm impressed with answering all the questions. God richly bless you. My subject area, I have a degree in BA and Legon diploma in education from Winneba, taught for 10 years, but I have mostly taught economics and social studies. I've learned teachers needed abroad are mostly STEM teachers. Yes, yes, Francis. Unfortunately, that is how it is. It is not like you guys are not needed, though, but it is not like a hot area. No, it's not like they need you guys like that, apart from the. So if you are a social studies, you are a geography student, you can come in as a student, either a master student or a PhD student. Yeah, they are all avenues. Okay. Unit also say credential evaluation. Robert says mine is that I am currently 40 years with a wife and kids. My wife did a certificate in nursing, but I'm yet to be recruited to the service. As a sole breadwinner, my fear is that how do we stand as a family in terms of all the responsibilities? Should the steps of relocating to teach or work abroad also be successful, as we sometimes hear from the people? It's cheeky, but that's my fear. No, it's not cheeky, Robert. It's a genuine concern, and I understand your situation very well. The age is not a problem. That is one thing I should let you know. Now, you are the sole applicant. If you qualify and you get employed, and you are given a job offer and you are given your visa, you can come first, okay, before your wife and kids will follow later. Yes, so every agency or every school district, you are their priority. You the applicant, you are the priority, not your dependents. I hope you understand. It is not your dependents. The dependents are not their priority. You are the main applicant. You are the priority. So they will concentrate on bringing you first. Then you can work out and bring your family if you want them to come. All right, if you want them to come. So that shouldn't scare you. You also have to put your leg in the water and see what happens. Okay. Yes. Jackson says certificate degree in Kenya, a degree in teaching is around $2,500, and it's very hard for me, especially my salary is $75. Hmm. Jackson Godfrey, you said your salary as a teacher is $75. Well, I'll have to cross check this. Certificate degree in Kenya, a degree in teaching is around 2,500. Do you mean to go to school to get it, or you have to pay for it? I'm not getting it, Jackson. So if you can come back again, okay, that'll be very good. Moses, a credential evaluation. Kwame says the agencies to apply to. Okay, so I'm going to show you what to do. Okay. Apple said them say I've evaluated my credentials applied to EPI by driver's license. Apple said them. Driving license shouldn't be a hindrance when it comes to EPI, especially because EPI does not require, it is not like a compulsory requirement. Okay. No, it is not. It is not mandatory for you to have a driving license. It is very good. Very, very, very good if you have it. If you don't have it, it does not mean you cannot come. You can come. It means you have to find your transportation means to school. Okay. Patricia says certificate, cash, and guidance. All right. I'm providing the guidance and I'll show you where to get the rest of the guidance. Certificate and cash, I cannot give you. Yeah, for the cash, you have to save up for it. For the certificate, you need to get it yourself. Yeah. Matilda says, I'm in a non-teaching job right now. I stopped teaching for some time. Very unfortunate, Matilda. Big Sam, Sophie says, cash to fund the process. Okay, cash to fund the process depends on, I've done a video. How much do you require for this teaching program? I did a video about it some time ago. It doesn't require you $10,000. No, it depends on your particular situation, number one. It depends on the agency or the school district you are going to, number two, and it depends on other factors. Okay, so you cannot just look at it like a lump sum that, oh, I don't have money, so that is why I cannot come. No, because if you don't have passport, it means you have to get it. That is money. If you don't have any other thing, you have to do it. Your credential evaluation, you have to do your police report, you have to get it. Those are money. But if you have some of these things already, it cuts it down to the barest minimum. Now, when it comes to the visa sponsors, some of them charge, some of them too, they do it for free. So those who do it for free, boom, you are good. Those who do not do it for free, you have to pay. But I know some of them also give you payment options. They don't stress you about the payments per se. They let you come, then you can figure out the rest. So none of this should stop you. Okay, the cash shouldn't stop you. Not at all. Yours is to put in the food, do the application, just as you can go to YouTube and watch YouTube videos and fill up information to get emails. The same thing. Yeah. Evaluation of my credentials. Okay, we talk about it. Kofi says adjusting to the teaching system. Kofi, adjusting to the teaching system is not a problem. The whole issue is for you to get here. If you get here, others have followed and they've gone to the path, they've gone to the mill. They are here to guide you. If only you are willing to listen and pay attention. That's it. All it takes is a willing heart and a listening spirit. That's all. You sail through. Okay, it's not difficult. Credential evaluation, driving license, Charlotte. That shouldn't be a problem at all. I've talked about that already. Abbas is how to get a reliable site. I'm going to show you the reliable site. Agencies to apply. That is not a problem. Princess is step-by-step guidance, and I'm providing that, Princess. Kwabena says recommendation. Kwabena, recommendation shouldn't be a problem. You are either providing an email of the people you want them to give you the recommendation, or you are getting it from your school. Some of the school districts will require you to have the recommendation on a school letterhead, okay, signed by your headmaster or your principal or your assistant principal. Okay. Okay. So that shouldn't be a problem. Agencies that I can apply to, I'm going to show you that. Blessed says, I'm not a teacher. I possess no educational certificate. That is unfortunate, but hey, you are good. Okay. Florence says, I've applied to about 5 agencies, 20 schools since April, but I've not heard from them. Okay. So this is the trick. The timeline is very tricky. Okay. The timeline is very tricky when it comes to this application process. And I've talked about it several times to people that, hey, that, let's say if you want to come next year, if you want to be part of those who will be here for the 2026-2027 school year, start the application now. You must be on the portals, do the application, send the emails, send the credential evaluation, send everything they need. Okay, do your applications now so that by April, that way you have your job offer. If you are on the portal and you don't get your job offer, definitely when the new portal, the new school season opens, they will deal with you first before they will definitely attend to new applicants. So that is how it works. But you applied in April, it means there were people already in the queue before you joined. Okay, there is divine, I believe in divine queue jumping. Your application could be picked ahead of others. But if it doesn't happen, don't be perturbed, don't be alarmed. Okay, there is more opportunity for everybody. Mhm. Somebody says getting a Raz Gaddafi. Gaddafi says getting a principal interview. I did everything right this year, but I didn't get a principal interview. All is not lost. Trust me. I've said it already. Second semester is there. It's possible. Ekuchas. Ekuchas says, I understand your problem. Don't worry at all. I understand you. I know we'll talk behind the scenes. Kwasiba says, I'm serving our country. Thank you so much, Kwasiba. Thank you for serving your country, and we appreciate that a lot. Okay. Somebody says getting principal interview. I was on ready to hire state to dates. Okay, it's not lost. You will definitely get some if you have done everything right. I have all the requirements except professional education diploma. Okay, but are you a teacher? I answered that person. Are you a teacher? Do you have the right degree? He said, yes, I have a degree in BA Political Studies. Okay, so who is this? Tiero A. Isaac. Tiero, this is it. You have a BA in political science. That is not like a high school or an elementary school. It's not a K-12 subject. Okay, political science is not like a K-12 subject. So it may be a little difficult to get in. Is that okay? It may be a little difficult to get in. But I would say you can come in as a master student or as a PhD student, okay, with scholarship. So try the schooling route if you truly want to come to, America or something like that. Okay. Check on Peter Baywa's page or the Fred Effects or Danny Legend. Any of them will guide you to get a full scholarship to come to America. Okay. Okay. The links to apply, credential evaluation. So I'm going through some of them now. Ajoko Amuako. Okay. Ajoko says adjusting the education system there, credential evaluation and driving license. Spantran has changed their name. Yes, Spantran has changed their name to The Evaluation Company. The Evaluation Company. So if you go on Google, it said The Evaluation Company. Spantran pulls up. In fact, they will write it, or if you just put Spantran, it will pull up The Evaluation Company. It's the same thing. Yeah. So you can do that evaluation with them. Driving license, apart from FACES, FACES is one of the agencies that will strictly require driving license. But apart from them, all the rest, they don't really make any fuss about it. Adjusting to the education system, that is not a problem because others have adjusted and I've been talking about a lot of things to be able to adjust to it. So if you follow some of those things and add some of the other tips other people will give you, you should be good. Okay. All right. Mezio Bodo. Hey, Chibueke, my brother. Okay. You see, how does it work, sir? Are you a teacher? If you're a teacher, You only have to follow some of the things I'll talk about today and you apply. Okay, good. Iram says sell video whilst teaching. Sell video while teaching. So, Iram, I don't understand that. My subject area. Daniel says my subject area. I say, what is your subject area? He said, economics. I'm teaching opportunities for USA. I only hear about math. Yes, economics is not a K-12. It's not a K-12. Okay. Yeah. Economics is not a K-12 subject. Like it is not required for high school students to get that, to finish that course before completing high school. Okay. So as we do economics back home, it is not like a big deal here. So they don't really require teachers. Few schools do it, but not every public school in America does it. Okay. Okay. Let me see if I still have more. Okay, somebody says money, Ega, Shika, Siko, Sika, Kudi. Okay, Ega, it's not a problem. You say I'm ready for hire with 3 sponsors till since December. That is not a problem. You will get it. Those are written, are applied. My colleague said they are not supposed to be that. I'm grateful I can help education. How recommendation letter should look like. Okay, I think you got a reply to it. Moses, you got a reply to your recommendation then. Jennifer says my degree is not BEd, but Jennifer, are you a teacher? Have you been teaching for at least 2 years? That is all that is required. So if it's not a BEd, if it's not Bachelor of Education, but you've been teaching, that is good enough to go through. Okay, depending on the subject you are teaching to. Yeah. All right. So I think I've dealt with most of the questions. Let me go to those of you who are live with me, and I'll take some few comments. And let's see. Okay, good evening. This one says, good evening. So I tried last year and had interview with 3 agents waiting for interview with school principals since November 2024, but not yet. Can I start with the new application this year? Yes, but the agencies you deal with, you can still remind them, send them email and tell them, hey, you are still here, you are still ready if anything comes up, okay? Julius says, if you're applying to the agency's job and they ask you if you need H1B or J1 sponsorship, should it be yes? Yes, you need, because you are not an American, you are not in America yet, you don't have a work permit in America. So it means you need to be sponsored either through H1B or a J1 visa before you can here, or unless you have your green card. So you answer yes, okay? You answer yes. Juliet says, good evening. If you are filling the application form and they ask you for, okay, I've answered that already. Dempsey says, hold on. Dempsey, I don't want to miss your message. He said, I have gathered all my documents, but by February, I would like to apply and I will be having 1 and 9 months of teaching experience. But by the end of September, done with the recruitment, I have more than 2 years experience then. Your message is kind of scattered, but I get a gist. You have at least by September you have done 1 and 9 months. Yeah, someone will consider if your subject area is hot. For instance, if you have a special education degree and you have even 1.5 months, you have a 1 year and 9 months, you are good to go. Yeah, you are good to go. Depending on your subject area. Damsey, it depends on your subject area. Yeah. Ovi says I'm qualified and I'm hoping to get a principal interview. Good, good. Keep your fingers crossed and keep getting ready. Mhm. Keep getting ready. You'll get it. I'm Luis. I hold diploma in education, degree, top up BEd under social studies specialization from UCC. I have evaluated my transcript. I've applied to several teaching agencies with no positive results. Someone had advised me to write praxis exam, elementary PLT, praxis exam, social studies. Candid opinion. Yes, that can also help. All right. That can also help. Write a praxis. Go to ets.org if you want me to share the website. I can do that. Let me see if you guys can see it. Okay, let me take this now. You see, ets.org. Go to this website. Mm, Go to this website, ets.org, register and log in. You'll get all the information on Praxis. Okay, you get all the information on the Praxis. Click on create an account. You see, you have Praxis, GRA, talk about. This is where you go to create an account here for Praxis and take it from there. I mean, I think it's $130 or something like that, depending on the subject you are writing. So it's possible you can do that. Okay, great. So that is for Louis, and I've answered that. Now, those of you who are about credential evaluation and the agencies, I want to share something with you. Okay, I want to share something with you real quick. So if you are with me, let's go to my YouTube page again. Now, if you go to my YouTube page, depending on which platform you are, you may see it differently. Okay, guys, just a second. Let me see. See. Okay, so depending on which platform you are, whether you are on YouTube, on your phone, or you are on your computer, if you go to my YouTube page, all you need to do is you can put in, let's say, teaching. Mm, Teaching, yes. By the time you finish typing, you have about 14 videos. Okay, you have about 14 videos. So maybe let's say teaching abroad. I did a video on teaching abroad, the stages to teaching abroad. Okay, teaching abroad and the how versus the what. It's the teaching abroad program for everyone. So these are all videos that I've done about it, and I've mentioned some of the agencies. So if we talk about the agencies, to the moment you put agent, you will not even finish typing. Agency fees are getting high. Dealing with the right agencies application, the agencies. I did EPI. These are videos I've done in the past. And if you also want to talk about evaluation, the moment you go to my page and you type evaluation, mm, I believe you guys are all seeing it. You type evaluation, you will not even finish typing. You should see the videos. I have credential evaluation, Spantran. I have a very long version, which is the 1 hour 21. I took my time. Then I have the 10 minutes one. Then I also did some reminders, teachers evaluation. This is about, I mean, professional development and all that. But these two videos explains exactly. The 10 minutes one is very concise and straight to the point. So go watch that video. It will give you a good idea about how to do the evaluation. Okay. And if you go here, any video, anything that you want, okay, anything, once you put in the keyword, it will, I mean, it will tell you, let's say classroom management. The moment you talk about classroom management, you have videos on it, classroom management, strategies, punishment, a learner out of class, creating a safe classroom. These are all creating relations. These are all classroom management videos that I've done that you can watch. Okay. And if you want to talk about maybe interview questions, okay, the moment you start typing interview, you see teacher interviews, interview 101, part 1, part 2, the take class on the Jakba interview questions. There are so many videos, about 10 videos that you can get that are related to interviews. Okay. You can watch all these interviews and it will give you a good insight as to what it takes or what are they looking for when they are talking about teacher interview. So those of you who are asking the questions, which embassy or which agencies, and look, the agencies, there's a lot of them. Okay. And I'm gonna just put just share some few that you guys know already. So hold on, if you can see it on my page already. Okay, so if you go to Google, you just put in faces. That is faces. Hmm, that is faces. Okay, this is faces. One of the agencies. EPI is the most common or common ones. IAG, IAG teacher. Okay, Alliance. You can definitely see this is, you see, that's the name. International Alliance Group. That's IAG. They also bring teachers, international teachers. You can do the start application with them. You can email them. Then I know there is a lot of them. iTech or ITEL. Mhm. They also bring teachers and all that. There's a lot. There's a lot of teacher recruitment agencies that you can think of. International Teacher Education Conferences. No, no. This is ITES. ITES. Sorry, ITES. 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 Teacher. Good. International Teacher Application. So you go to their website. You can also apply from here. Okay. You can also apply from here. ITES is also another competent and good. And we also have the common ones that you guys know already. What is the name? TPG, right? TPG, Ultra Exchange. Okay, there they are. Let me share their screen. So this is TPG. This is TPG. You can apply the TPG for this for teachers. There's a site for teachers, and you can click on apply now. And once it gives you apply now, it gives you a very nice and a beautiful form to fill. You put in your name, your first name, your second name, your passport name, your place of birth, your email, and all that. How you heard about EPI and TPG and all those things. Then you submit. You go to next. Then you create a resume and all that number of teaching years experience, whether it's 6 to 10 years. You put it. Are you currently in the K-12? Yes, K-12 is basically from elementary to grade 12. That is from elementary all the way to the high school. So put in your mailing address. How did you hear about us? A current TPG teacher told you, social media, whatever. You put it. You just go ahead. These are just click. Okay. Then you are going. So there are a lot of them like that. And I believe you guys can use some of these ones to start. Those of you say you don't know about any agency, you don't know about any agency. It's unfortunate. Okay, it's unfortunate, but these are the agents. They are there a lot, and I will try to put. I'll be sharing some of the links on my page as well. If you are in my subscribers group, I will definitely share more there. All right. So, guys, I think I've talked about a lot of things. I didn't expect the video to be this long, but here we are. Here we are. If you have any more questions, please let me see it in the comment section. Let's interact. Let's continue with the interaction. And I may do this again maybe tomorrow. You never know. So if somebody missed it, share it to them, call them, tell them that hey, we are learning. All right. We are learning. Thank you so much for engaging with me. Before I go, I want to remind everyone, every one of you that if you want to send money, if you're in the US, or tell your brothers and your family, they should use the Afrias app. If they want to send money, they should use Afrias. The rate on Afrias app today is 10.5. Yes, that's big. Some apps are doing 10.3, some are doing 10.2, but Afrias is doing 10.5. Yes. So if you want to send money, use Afriex. Send happiness home in minutes. And if you are doing that, use my promo code. If you are signing up, tell them to use my promo code Mr. O, and they'll have a cashback. For every $20 they send, they'll get $15 back. That is basically like you are getting almost everything, 95% of your money back, you know, and that is good. That is good. I'll see you in the next one. Let's do this again another time. Have a blessed evening. Have a wonderful day. And please stay out of trouble. And I'll see you again. Bye bye.